Myself, Snorted the Crew, it's yours truly, Snorted. All right, I'm going to get into this Chicago gangster broke the code. That's a loaded title. Original link to this will be down in the description. Let's try 2,000 likes on this one and watch it all the way to the end. Yeah, we got some special coming within the summer months. All right, let's get into it.
Cut your hair. I'm finna go to jail, shit. I don't know, I ain't been to the joint in a minute, shit. Be cut motherfuckers dreads and shit. Hey, come on, motherfucker, on phone great.
Hell yeah, you fight that. Oh. You know, they tried to call you. Yo, nigga. Stupid ass.
He ain't make no mistake. He said, Real did. His name's Real did.
You said Rivalry did it?
Yeah, the man said, he said, I'm the state's attorney. Ooh, she said, do you know who did this to you? He said, Terrell did. Yeah, why should it be that Terrell? Yeah, man, it's Real right there.
Me called you Terrell and Rivalry, fuck.
Yeah, that's so great. They come both my name, my real name in my street name. I swear to God.
Damn, fuck. I met MAXX was killing. He called that man. Like, that weird as hell, fuck. They lied on his man.
Oh! They talking about Buddy from, dang, where he from? He, G Herbo and them. G Herbo and shouted Buddy out on a couple songs. Hell yeah, let's keep it going.
You guys get the same back.
They say I can go on.
Okay, let them do their thing. Nobody in right now. No one's in right now.
I ain't getting in just yet.
Gotta wait.
Okay.
Did anybody see it?
No, y'all steady asking me. I just ran up like everybody else. So I'm trying to see what's wrong with my brother.
Okay. We have crime scene right there. Hey, we came out. There's 100 people. I'm sure they're
to the university, right?
more than likely. They'll let us know for sure when they know the list. They've been taking everyone to UFC, so I bet they're.
Where that fat boy go?
I got red tape. That's it.
Hey, fat boy,
Anybody have yellow tape?
The only people outside, these no limbs on that car.
MAXX, aka C Money, aka Killer Chris, or Lil Chris, was a black P-Stone from NLMB. MAXX was an active shooter and killer for his hood.
It operates more like organized crime. These guys were making about $15,000 a day.
At the top of this section of the Black P-Stones, police say, is Eric Gouthreau, who was busted along with 14 other gang members.
His name formerly used to be Eric Fort. He's a nephew of Jeff Fort.
That's the same Jeff Fort who founded the El Rukin Street Gang and who is currently in prison. And although Gouthreau adopted a new name, police say he didn't shy away from his old one. This placard was used, police say, at his phony real estate business. Here, members of the P-Stones pay tribute at Jeff Fort's mom's grave. Community members hope the bust will quiet things down in a crime-ridden part of town.
That's the older.
Now these are some of the
older gangbanger stuff. You know what they used to do, like certain things like that. Nowadays, it ain't that. It ain't that morally driven. It ain't that code of conduct driven. I'll be surprised to see something like that going on today. It'll be a shocker. Like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Alleged 11 bodies that MAXX racked up before his passing, and we'll actually cover a few. But the alleged bodies are Lil Fo from Merrilltown, Jordan from Black Mob, Eric Chisholm from Black Mob, T-Bone from Black Mob, Lil C from Merrilltown, Lil Joe from Merrilltown, Bio from Merrilltown, KTS Vaughn from KTS, Rocco from Stony Spot, KD from Stony Spot, and Shooter Shells from Black Mob. The first body that we gonna cover is KTS Vaughn. June 23rd, 2015, geeked up and on drugs. Vaughn was murked in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood on the south side, as stated by police. The hit happened in the 7500 block of South Ellis Avenue at 2:05 p.m. Reports
Middle of the
state
day.
that Vaughn was hit multiple times and pronounced dead at the scene.
And bro, here's the crazy thing about this, bro. When some crazy things like this happen, it kind of mess up the neighbor's day. Like, I ain't about to get too into it, but something like this happened around my house before. I couldn't leave. I had to wait till they was done. And it stopped my day. You know what I'm saying? It stopped my day. I couldn't go do the things that, yeah. At first I wasn't knowing, but now that I'm knowing, I just think this shit is the craziest thing ever. Off the strength of this, it has nothing to pertain to you, other than where you living at. So it's like, why my day gotta stop? I just thought that shit was crazy. Mind you, people still gotta go to work. People still gotta go, you know, do they errands or they everyday things, and it's like some bullshit happen around your house, and then put your shit on hold. You know.
It has never been confirmed who carried out the hit, but many speculate NLMB due to evidence like NLMB MAXX, aka C Money, who was at the time still alive. He changed his IG bio to Big No Limit, the Smoker. And then the most notorious hit that we're gonna cover is the hit on Shooter Shells. A 21-year-old man was shot and killed Monday morning in the Southside Auburn Gresham neighborhood. Cedron Dawes was approaching his vehicle at 9:32 a.m. in the 8100 block of South Paulina when three shooters got out of a white vehicle and fired several rounds, according to Chicago police in the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. Dawes of the Westside Humboldt Park neighborhood was shot multiple times and was pronounced dead at the scene at 9:40 a.m. authorities said. And this was one of the most gruesome
I ain't
deaths.
never in my life heard of the Shooter Shells guy. Then goddamn, man, this information started pouring in after I did the video.
The most horrific deaths in Chicago history. Shooter Shells' face was
like,
unrecognizable at
that's
the scene.
what the fuck, man.
He was shot more than 17 times in the face. Lakeside will become a fearsome op for NLMB in times to come, with the cutthroat gang KTS, aka Kill to Survive, matching the terror of Terrortown. But before that, it wasn't like Lakeside wasn't applying pressure on the Muskegon boys. The violence and rivalry between the GD affiliations continued, wanting to expand their manpower and status in the trenches. The alliance was formed between the Muskegon boys and Terrortown's No Limit to become what we now know as NLMB, the No Limit Muskegon boys. Once the alliance was formed, things would take a drastic turn, leading to a trail of bodies and loss for both of them and their ops. NLMB wasn't with following the old ways of the Keystone Nation. As far as they saw it, this was their town, their home, and they were the ones holding it down and keeping the gang's legacy alive. So NLMB stopped referring to the area as Terrortown and began affiliating with their predecessors, the Black Keystone Nation. This new generation wanted the credit for putting in work and wanted to stand on their own name. So that's what they did. On August 3rd, 2018, around 3 p.m., as MAXX was moving some things into an apartment, he saw a woman and Hell Rail standing by the gate. As soon as MAXX started running into the building, Hell Rail shot him once and he fell down. MAXX states that he started blacking out, but when MAXX fell, Hell Rail ran up to him and shot him one more time, but this time in the stomach. He was found in the courtyard, and evidence showed Hell Rail running away from the scene, and he was found with a handgun on August 10th, but he was able to get away with that aspect.
Okay, so you didn't think it was odd to see the woman, but then you looked and saw, oh, Rel was there and he had a hoodie on. Mm-hmm. Was sorry, is that yes? Yeah. Was Rel's hoodie up or was it down?
Up.
And when you saw Rel with the hoodie up, what did you do?
I tried to run back in the building.
So you turned, you ran, and you tried to run into the building?
Yes,
and were you able to run into the building?
No.
What happened as you tried to run into the building?
I shot 4 times and made collapse.
And were you able to see what type of, when you say he shot, who shot? Terrell.
Black Nike, black shirt, black pants.
Were you able to see what color the gun was?
All black.
And were you, so you said that you were shot, and then what happened at that point in time? You fell out?
Damn, that's crazy. They call that a dying declaration or something like that. Yeah. Cause I already know this is gonna be like a two-headed dragon. Somebody gonna feel this way and somebody gonna feel another way. No, my opinion on it, because if a little bit of they say is true about this dude, he shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? If he wasn't playing that game, it's like, okay, I see why he did that. But that's the game you signed up for. That's the equivalent of someone like FBG Duck Sands on the ground, bleeding out. That's the same thing. It's like, and they say Duck wasn't even this type of guy. He wasn't playing the killing game. He was the money game with him. It was the money game. If that was the game. If that was the game he was playing, then he ended up doing something like that. It's just like, that wasn't an honorable move. You can't just, you know. But if he was just like a regular civilian, a regular civilian, I see what it is. I see what it is. I see why you did that. That's the game. The red tape mean anything?
Gangster 76 in exchange. 463 Eddie has a possible weapon recovered at 75 in exchange. The possible shooter from 7626 South Kingston. I need a cage car. 75 in exchange. 430. Show me going to Gangster. 430. 10-4.
Did the officer just contaminate the evidence? It was one in the chamber that could have had Buddy fingerprints on it, but they did find it on him. But still,
400. 404.
That's not just like a weather pool. No more questions. You just found it in the gangway?
No, I didn't get it. I found that gun right on this truck.
Okay.
I was just walking this truck.
Okay.
463.
yeah, that's the reason why they would have to yeah. He said he found that motherfucker.
This is the only camera outside though, right? Where's that? That's the other way. Yeah, I want the one we were just looking at. Yeah.
This one?
I want the one. No, I want the one we were
You
just.
got the one with the shooting here?
No.
Did he shoot him down there?
I don't know. I just want to record. I just want to record what. I just want to record this. I wanted to finish record what we had on tape here. You got a little confused there. I wanted to finish record what we had on tape. I wanted to finish. I got my recorder on right now. I'm recording the video. So if you can't, they come in and ask you for the video. I want to record as much of it as I possibly can. Right there, yeah. I want to record as much of it as I can to show that this guy, in no way, shape, or form, he's not the guy they got in custody. He's a different guy. This guy's coming this way.
We got another guy to process.
I don't waste your time. You can make it speed up a little bit. Oh, okay, speed it up a little bit. There you go. And then another car passes. And then another car passes. All right. No. This is it. I get on scene. Okay, fine. That's good. That's good. You got him in custody. Okay, great. Is there a positive? Oh, he's a positive? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we're done.
MAXX was able to stay alive for a month. He was heavily under drugs and in and out of consciousness, and he was being pressured by detectives constantly. On August 8th, detectives showed a photo lineup of suspects. MAXX pointed out Hellrail and said, "He shot me. That's Terrell," giving a statement and name.
Chris, do you recognize what I've marked this video exhibit 1?
Video.
Oh, sorry, do you recognize this?
Yes.
And were you previously shown this by detectives?
Yeah, I don't know what I can do.
You say you only know one of those dudes?
That's one.
Which was the dude that you knew?
From third photo to the left.
The third photo to... Can you point to him? And is that person circled?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when you say third photo to the left, you mean this photo. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did you circle this, or did you have help circling it?
I had so, but I can move my hand.
Okay, so you had some help from the detective circling because you couldn't move your hand? Okay. I'll give you a second. What did this person do to you?
Shot me 4 times.
Can you sign this, or would you like me to sign for you because of your hand?
You signed the photo with my hand.
Okay. I'll sign my name first. Assistant State's Attorney Margaret Niederhorn, and then I'm going to sign for you. Christopher Jackson.
Yes, sir. Alright, so you know you were arrested August 3rd?
Yes, sir.
For carrying gun recovered, 76 in Kingston. 76 in Kingston, you were arrested.
In the area, in the
general area of 76 in Kingston.
Exchange, right.
Okay.
There's a block over.
For the shooting of Little Chris. Okay, that night, I'm just letting you know what's going on today, okay?
Bro, why you add the music and shit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
GSR kit was done, gunshot residue kit was done on you.
Yes, sir.
Ballistics test was done on the gun, and the recovered shell casing from the scene. Since then, we've gotten all the results back.
Yes, sir.
Also, since then, Little Chris has died on September 3rd. So now it's kind of homicide investigation. So, Carlson, you're going to use your Miranda rights.
For a homicide. So.
Yeah, this is no homicide investigation.
So, we'll read your rights. You want a second? Well, before we talk to you, say anything, I need to read you your Miranda rights. Okay. All right, so
I was about to say some stupid shit, like he should troll him. Because anything he said before the Miranda rights can't get used in court.
when I ask you a question, you say yes or no. Before we ask any questions, I do advise you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and may be used against you in court or to proceed. You understand that? You understand that you have a right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you questions, and to have him with you during questions. You understand that?
you can afford or otherwise obtain a lawyer, and you want a lawyer will be appointed for you. He will not ask you any questions. The lawyer is appointed. If you decide to answer any questions now, with or without a lawyer, you still have the right to stop questioning at any time, or to stop the questioning for the purpose of consulting a lawyer. Do you understand that? You waive the right to advice of counsel, and your right to remain silent. You may answer questions or make a statement without consulting a lawyer if you desire. Do you want to answer any questions, or would you like a lawyer?
I need a lawyer, man. I need a lawyer, man. Can I say something out of my mouth? Just let me.
Sure, man. You can say whatever you.
I got a lot.
But I mean, hang on though. You can't say anything. If you have a question about something, you can ask a question back to the world. But if you're going to say anything about this case, you have to go away. Okay. We'll bring you back downstairs in a little bit. You guys something, want some shit or something? No?
On September 3rd, 2018, MADD would die from his injury. In 2021, after both Shooter Shells and MAXX have both passed away, unsealed court documents show that the feds had Christopher Jackson, aka MAXX, as one of the suspects in the gruesome hit on Shooter Shells. In death, MAXX has been dissed heavily by his ops for snitching, especially because of his street reputation.
On the video, the nigga saying Terrell, D, and Red Real.
Dead son. Dead son. All my dead homies. Jim on the cousin. You said Terrell.
Damn.
Terrell did. Red Real did.
That's deep, folks.
She did. On my dead son, the state attorney stopped calling me Terrell. She like, well, what did Red Real do? What did Red Real have on? When you seen Red Real, I'm like, my dad, on the gas. I swear to God.
Before he answered a bunch of questions about that lying ass, bitch ass nigga, I got to stop this shit, fuck. My mama, fuck. And we ain't into it with no motherfucking body, man. We trying to get on with our life, man. No of us trying to get fucking 100 years for shit. For nothing. I ain't no motherfuckers. Gone.
On July 13th, 2021, ops were waiting patiently for KTS Vaughn's oldest brother, KTS Dre, to post bail and to be on the outside again. They caught him just one day after his fiance posted bail, and it was personal. Cops found around 64 shell casings at the scene, and Dre was riddled with just as much as well. I can only imagine what the person in charge of the autopsy had to deal with. Bullets rained down the moment he walked out of the Cook County jail.
Developing this morning, a man is dead after a shooting right in front of the Cook County jail. CBS News' Meredith Barrick joining us now. And Meredith, he wasn't the only person shot.
Suzanne, 2 others were injured in the shooting that took place at 27th in California. The crime scene just steps away.
That had to been an inside job. How would they know? How would they know you getting released from jail? See, the criminals know. The criminals know. Niggas that ever did processed in, processed out. Know if they pay bail around this time, they're more likely to get out around this time. That's the only way.
Building. Chicago police say a 31-year-old man and a 60-year-old woman were walking when 2 people got out of the car and fired shots, striking them both. The man suffered gunshot wounds to the face and chest and was pronounced dead at Mount Sinai. The woman was shot in the knee and is expected to recover. A third woman who is standing nearby also suffered a graze wound to the face. She is also expected to be okay. Footage from the scene shows several evidence markers placed on the street and near the sidewalk. Now, as for those suspects, police still searching for them this morning. Reporting live from our street side studio, I'm Meredith Barrick, CBS 2 News.
Thanks so much, Meredith.
All right, y'all, and there you have it. This has been the death of NLMB MAXX. Make sure y'all get in that comment section, like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it. And you already know what I'm about to say. Don't even go nowhere. Just watch that next video. Gang!
I'm gonna leave the video saying this. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation. It's a very unique situation. We ain't got the facts laid on the table. The guy, they say that's who they say he was, and I said, shit, if that's the guy they say he was, that wasn't the right move. That's how I feel about it. But let me know how you feel about the whole situation down in the comment section. It's your boy Snore. I'm gone.